Hello, hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, night. Back, baby, the market's taking a dip. Taking a little dip. Gotta go high before you take a little splash in the pool, you know what I mean? That's what we're seeing here. We watched the morning start off real nice. And then we were anticipating it. We seen it. We were just starting to get rid of stuff right around here. Once it started going back down a tiny bit, we started selling. And then really our only big drop-offs are A-Rec. But I feel like that's alright. That's alright. That'll come back. It's actually staring at that, and then it just dropped. But that's alright. That will definitely be coming back. Not to say it had any reason to. One of these stocks running on speculation for the most part. So, got a lot of green. Gold is doing great. Super happy I decided to get gold. I might even like put some more into that, to be quite honest. Wouldn't be a bad idea having more gold. That's always pretty good. So I hope everything's been working out for everybody else. So far so good here. We almost touched grass for a little bit. This being the grass here. This is the playing field, the level playing field. We almost touched grass, baby. We're doing the pullback maneuvers now. So from where we started, we got quite a lot of trades already today. Holy crap. Oh, I didn't even know it went on that long. Alright, first thing we got rid of, iron. Or actually, I think this was last night. Yeah, this was last night. We were up till like 3 in the morning. Which is pretty usual on my end. When you get like 5 hours of sleep, I'd say that's pretty normal. So we got iron. We bought that last night. We bought a little more Bitcoin. Not working out for us today. 112. Alright, it's about where I bought it, right? Yeah, 112.5. Alright. That'll be going up. I'm not really worried about the Bitcoin. Iron, I believe this marks today. Yeah, that's where we got out. 72.9. High of 74.5. It's alright. But it just started to dip. We were being a little careful. LAC. Similar situation. Starting to dip. We got out 10.56. You might be asking, well, why are you still in it? It's because we bought it 10.55. We got out at 10.56, then we bought it at 10.55. And now we're down. We're down. I don't think as much as we gained, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's pulling back. It's taking back from me. Gonna have to use a day trade maybe. Clip my losses on that one. It was one of those situations, thought it would keep going up. Alright. Wow, $30 on 500. That's a terrible percentage, but thank God I only put 50 in there. Now, you know, LAC not looking like a return is likely for today. RVI bought, you know, leveling out there. RSI kind of wanting to twist itself into a pretzel there. But dropping 30 kilograms right now. We need all the weight we possibly can. We'll take another day trade. Not a good look, but that's on me. That's on me, right? We gotta pay the price for our impulsiveness here. Neo. I like it. A lot of room to grow. Serve. So back to this though. We're going over this because we ended up getting rid of most of the things that we were up on, but was going down. Some 73.45s on iron. Buy. See how that worked out. Not that good. Uh-oh. Might have to use another day trade on that one. Redwire, we sold. Riggedy, we sold. CCJ, Blink, Plug, Orbs, U. Iron, kind of faithful. Last night there was news. There was news. We got in like over here. There was actually news about Iron. Forgot what it was. Something about $1 billion. I don't know. But buy on the rumor, sell on the news. I bought on the rumor. It was news, but at that level it was rumor. It was rumor. There was nothing there. So I was like, you know what? Boop. We bought. Went up a little bit more by this morning. Dropped. Now we're kind of right about where I sold it. So that's alright. I think we'll hold that. Over here, everything's alright. Gold is padding us out today. Riggedy, glad we got rid of it. Redwire, are we looking okay? Good calls on that. It's not the best. On AREC, AREC's having a take back day. So let's keep an eye on that's not getting too out of hand. Because we had cleared up a lot of our losses. But as you can see, they're starting to stack on again. Well, we're not worried about the middle boys. Plus 1% and negative 1%, kind of negligible. When we start drifting past there, that we want to look to cut them out of the herd. CCJ 9614. Alright, went a little bit higher. Looking like it's kind of stuck in a middle ground here. Not a bad spot soon to maybe look in to buy that. ELNK, all these. I believe they're still headed down. Yep. 404, yep. 970, yep. So, good call on those 5 for now. LEU. Oh yeah, this was my big... This was the biggest mistake so far. I think we only had 2 shares. But still, look at that difference. 28 to 58. We got 30 bucks. 60 bucks that we missed out on that one. Little impulsive. New stock trading for me. These bigger ones. You forget that the way they move. Much higher increments. Even though you have 2. You know, you think you're going to be looking for the percentage. But on this, you're kind of looking for the raw data, the raw values you're getting out of that. So yeah, just a lot of stuff, a lot of chaos. There's so many symbols that I have. Our watch list has expanded to like 100 and something, 103 now. So kind of overwhelming myself, but we're looking to curtail that today. So instead of reviewing, we're actively not paying attention. You know what's interesting about AMD is that Jensen, what's I forget the CEO's name of Nvidia, but him and one of the major people, one of the owners of AMD, I believe it's his cousin. So quite an interesting relationship there. How 2 of the best graphic processing, I don't even know what you would call them, but you know, chip manufacturers, they're actually kind of on the same team, you know? Who would have knew? Beautiful day out. We actually have some sunlight breaking through the clouds. It's pretty nice. Since Friday we've been getting gloom. Doom and gloom. AMD probably going to be a hold for now. And then this is about where I start to... Like once we get over the morning hump, That's where I like to start looking at my neutral boys, because you'd be surprised how much picks that you get overnight and how much picks that you get midday. At least my midday, I like to call that around 10 a.m., 10 to 11, before the afternoon pop or the dip. Might actually be a little more prudent of me to start going through the individual watch lists, being that, especially with a crazy market, these things can be moving all around the place. You might not even see one of these things that we're trying to check in on. AMD likely a hold. It's just that if it ever looks like we're gonna go below our hold, I'm obviously gonna sell and look to get back in. Reposition. Oklo? Not liking it. Nope. Nope. Oh, damn. That was an overnight. That was an overnight. You know, I'm so confused with this day trading stuff. It's so weird. Because I got flagged. And then I went above 25 for like 3 days now. I had to manually ask for a one-time pass for them to redeem, like give me back my day trading ability. Which is very strange because I thought it was supposed to happen default. I might honestly, I think I will ask Robinhood to reimburse me my one-time because they only left me that option. So it looks like this already had its fun for the day. Check on KTOS. Not a bad place, but we're already on 15. Aw, oh, damn, we could have got out on that. You think that's headed down more? See how we're stacking up on losses today. It's almost equivalent, a little bit less than our gains. Bitcoin, we're not gonna sell. MP, PBAI. Yeah, these were pretty risky on my end. That's why the position is pretty low. We buy more. That's a great buying spot. What do we got? 10? Alright, what we can afford. Either we go with 5 or another 10. I think 5. Let's go with 6. Let's go with 6. 89. Oh my god, it's moving quick. Back up fast. Oh shit. Grab it. Alright, cool. Feel a little safer with that. This is usually what I do when we're going down and it doesn't look like a straight drop off. BBAI. Yeah, probably the same thing here. Get it at 61. $62. Oh, pick me up, Fred. KTOS. I don't think so. Fudging hell. That's the problem with trying to get the low price. Sometimes you just get priced out and you keep climbing, you keep doing the climb. Alright, 64. At least we're below the VP there. A little safer. We're out of day trades. Let's see. Is it gonna flag me? You know? Am I fucking crazy, but I thought at over 25, and I don't have to be worried about that. So maybe it's not gonna flag me. I gotta call Robinhood, man. That's so annoying that that's not clearer. Holy crap, 245. This is where you get married to your positions. And you start bubbling down. And that's probably not what you should be doing. Now AMD crawling. And Rocket Lab too. Rocket Lab's crawling up. Skimping and scattering. Almost feel like it's been a while. Rocket Lab's had like a whole down 2 weeks. And that's kind of rare for Rocket Lab. So I think we'll hold it. This one, Rocket Lab's running on like a different track, to be quite honest. I think Rocket Lab investors are a different breed. And then AMD, being that it's fighting, I mean, we still got this though. We still got both. 3 positive indicators. Tell me what else. Tell me what else. It's got some positive indicators that we're losing on. USAR. 18% down on this. Holy shit. Do we go back in? Go back in, or we just cut losses? Reinsert. And look at that second dip there. We might just take the loss. 32 to 39. If we buy, we're not on too big of a position. Honestly, let's go with a reinsert. Re-entry here. And then we'll see how it goes from there. It's with the volatility, you know? With the volatility staying pretty good, is always the chance. I would even think by the end of, you know, the market today, probably could have a turnaround on that. So that's all right. AMD, back to AMD. Keep going up, gold. You're padding me out here. Saving me on the morrow. I still think we got room to grow here. Not much, but definitely more room to grow. Then we could almost just make sure, what the hell is this? $18. I like to just throw things in, make it a little harder for myself to wiggle here. Get rid of that fucking thing. Just picking up one share. The golden share. That's just in case it pops, baby. You never know, that one stock will bring in some big cash. Alright, really looking for the volatility to cap out more than anything. These other indicators, mostly not going to be relied upon for the turnaround. On this one, you're looking at your volatility to give you the indicator. tell you what's happening. So likely gonna cap out. I honestly think we don't even bother. It's supposed to be a hold though. We got it below the VP. Alright, we stick with you, AMD. We stick with it. We're not gonna sell you. Rocket Lab, same. Although with how you've been treating me, Rocket Lab, I should get rid of you. Didn't take a risk with you. Right. Didn't we just buy this today? Nope. You're pretty stagnant. I mean, yeah, you could go up. It could pop. Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. Even, yeah. Like, where is that gonna go? I doubt it. I doubt it. And Neo, we missed our pop. Missed the high of 989. But we're still pretty close. Still ping-ponging off that support. Kind of riding. Estimated. Which, you know, if that holds up, this is headed higher. What is it? You don't know that. Indicators are garbage right now. I am a believer that the indicators cannot be relied upon for their indications. Not in this market. Not entirely. I'm certain that we are more news reliant now. This is a market reliant on news. P10, we missed our pop. We anticipated the pop. We missed it. Just a small little token of appreciation for its investors. We got it below the VP, but do we want to take a risk? Pop potential. That pop potential again. That's okay. We could hold it. Dipping. AES dipping. Not much MACD. RVI, RSI dropping. We're out. Missed the pop as well on that one. Exxon Mobil. Looks like we had a little pop with that one too. I'm looking to hold Exxon. It's okay, no problem. These individual stocks, what is going on here? That could be a pop point. But we're negative MACD, positive RSI, but looking, it's fighting back and forth. I just take nothing. I'm gonna take nothing on that one. I don't like holding. Yeah, go negative to get rid of that for us. Thank you. Lose 1 penny. And check back in with our downies over here. One of them crawled back. Where the hell did they go? The USAR popping back. A rec 534 makes me want to buy more. I am huge believer in A-Rec. How the hell can you go wrong with a company called American Resources, my friend? You'd be out of your mind. Let's go. Pick me up, Terry. Don't go to 39. Do not go to 39. I do not allow you. There we go. Still over 6 though. It's crazy. A-Rec always pulls me in, man. Pulls me in. Gets me. I'm a sucker for some of these companies. PMQ. We already got a hundos. Starting to pick back up. Let's buy a little bit. Ultimately, these are holds. In the sense that there is a lot of room for these to go back up currently. So that's totally fine. Let's pump a little bit more in those. Bonds. I should have got rid of this, man. We were looking at this to get rid of this. RSI bottomed out. RVI leveling out. MACD possibly looking to flip. But in my opinion, that's not enough of a take back. I feel like that's gonna linger and suck on this a little bit more. Well, this is how today is gonna be unfolding. Looks like we stopped ourselves from dipping, more or less stabilized. Let's see, there was one of these that was popping off though, let me see. Still popping, it was LE. Okay, 452. Alright, so we missed that 30 bucks on each, 30 bucks X2. But so far, we pulled away with a decent chunk today. So far. And main objective at all points is to not lose money. So, the fact we didn't touch grass here, very good in our digital lives. However, in real life, I think I need to get the hell outside. We need some sunlight. The market's been keeping me in like freaking like a hobbit. Just been stashed away like a hobbit. So anyway, I appreciate you all tuning in. We will report back on how our day went, but I hope you're all doing great. May your troubles be less, your blessings be more. Nothing but happiness comes straight through your door, my friends. Take care. Thanks for tuning in.